I know, babe. We
What's up,
started
Mama?
over. No, the second time. So look now. Hey, everybody. Okay, welcome to another episode of the Significant Life broadcast. Listen, don't worry about it. We kind of like did a little bit of stuff. But let me know that you can hear me and see me. We're coming back live. This is me, Janice Anderson. I'll wait for a couple of you to get on. And once you're on, share this conversation, share this broadcast wherever you're watching it. I promise you, it's one that is going to be transformative to your life and to the lives of those that you love and are in contact with. I'll go ahead and start by saying this. The reason I decided to do this series is not just because it's Father's Day month or it's June. I thought it was a great time to do this, but because of the work that I get to do and how I get to walk alongside women and do life with women, I'm seeing on a daily basis, on a regular basis, with my interaction with my girlfriends, with the women in the Significant Life community, with my daughters, with friends, with their friends, I'm seeing the impact that this role has on the livelihood, the freedom, the lack thereof of so many people, women and men. And so I was like, you know what? Let's have a conversation about this critical role of father, and what better way to kick off this conversation than to do it in June, a month when we honor fathers. So over the next few episodes, I have been inviting people, men that I love, that I respect, and that I admire, not just as men, but also in their role as father. And I wanted to bring them in and let us have a real candid conversation. So if you joined us last episode, you know we kicked off this series with my husband, Maurice. If you haven't watched it, go check out episode 26. That's kicked off our Fatherhood series. And today I am so excited about my special guest. So if you're here watching live, go ahead and drop in the chat. Let me know that you're here. You can hear me. You can see me. I want to make sure that we have all the tech stuff together. So whether you're on YouTube or on Facebook, go ahead and let me know that you're here. And go ahead and invite a friend or two, anybody that you know that got a father, is a father, is impacted by a father, aka that's everybody that y'all know. Invite them to join this broadcast, listen in, and take notes, and then stick around so that you can ask your questions. We want to interact with you. So once I know that you all can hear me, okay, I see y'all. Let me know that you can hear me. Somebody out in the land, just say, yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead and drop in the chat that we can hear you. And I'm going to go ahead and bring on my special guest. So let me tell y'all a little bit about my special guest and why I'm so excited that he is joining us today. I'm not going to say when we met because I'm going to see if he remembers when we met. But I will say this about this special guest. He has served as a pivotal role in my life as a woman. All right. Thank you, Marissa, loud and clear. As a woman, as an adult, he came in at a critical season of transition. And he and his wife together really led me through some transformation that really was pivotal in me becoming the woman that I am today. Pivotal in me actually doing this work and feeling confident in doing this work. Some identity things we walked through, lots of healing, deliverance, acceptance, all the things was sparked and spearheaded by my relationship with them. And I'm so grateful that he had the time today, because he is a man in high demand. Let me go ahead and say that you are a man in high demand. Whether you see it yet fully manifested, you are a man in high demand. Your story is one that many will know, and it will heal and deliver them. You are a man in high demand. I just want to let you know that. And so I'm glad that we have a chance to just sit and talk to him. And so I don't want to belabor the time. Let me welcome who I affectionately call my pastor dad, Pastor Jasper Williams III.
What's up? What's up, leader daughter?
I know, right?
A leader of many, and a daughter to some. How you doing, Janice?
I'm good, Pastor. How you doing? I'm so glad you're here.
I get my head together.
Okay, go on and get your head together. Thank you.
It's time to get the ends split. I am happy to be here with you and the Significant Life community. Today I'm looking forward to it. I just shared the post in this live on my side, so I hope our community is able to see it. And I received the prophetic word that you just gave about a man and how to man. Not only does it have some rhyme, but even watching some of that happen more and more. I've got to steal your camera though, or at least the guy that put it together.
Yeah, it's a well, you already know. One of the things we share in common is our low key obsession with tech. I didn't want to say it, Pastor, to technology.
Like, you and my wife, when we start talking, she just leave.
Exactly. I mean, we're texting gadgets. I got this. You got this. Have you saw it? Yeah, I saw that. Oh, he has an echo? Okay. Pastor has an echo. Okay, let's see. Let's see why you have an echo. Okay.
I am on my MacBook, and I'm not running down special funky cameras.
Okay. Let me see. Why would he have an echo? Let me see if I need to run.
I wonder if it's that I need my earbuds.
You do. Do you have your earbuds?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Right
okay. All right. Y'all get your questions geared up. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know. Those of you in the studio audience. Live in the studio. Who we got in the live studio audience? Go ahead and shout yourself out. Where are you tuning in from? Let us know. Where are you tuning in from? YouTube, I can't hear y'all out there. Y'all coming in loud and clear or not? While we're waiting on Pastor to come back with his earbuds, what are some of the things you all want to talk about in this fatherhood conversation? You can go ahead and start putting your comments and questions inside of the chat. I can see them, and I'll be sure to add them into our stream. The way we're going to do this is at the beginning of this initial part, Pastor and I are going to just talk and have conversation. I want you to be taking notes, writing down your questions, and then we'll stop and open up the chat so that you can communicate. But I want to have a clean copy for the podcast in which we'll air on next week. So welcome to today's episode. I'm super excited about this conversation. It is a needed conversation. This idea and this concept of fatherhood is one that is often laced with a lot of expectations that are not communicated, expectations that are completely unrealistic, and tons of unmet expectations. And the impact of that not only hurts us as women navigating our journeys, but also as men. And so I'm hoping that our conversation can shed some light, offer a safe place where we can just explore a little bit further, and then hear more about the journey from the man's point of view. So, Pastor, all right, first question is tell them about you. Who are you? Tell them a little bit about you. You've been on this journey for a while. And from your perspective, who are you? And when you hear fatherhood, what comes to mind? So who are you and what comes to mind when you hear fatherhood?
Well, first, Janice, thank you so much for the invitation to be on. And I just celebrate that. And thank God that there's something that, even being second to your husband in the lineup of choice, and man love for Maurice and honor to Eben, have been a part of the introduction that God had right around
He did.
It's good to see you, and really good to see you thriving, which actually is where I am now. I call myself a Thrive Coach. I have been in ministry since 1981 is when I preached my first sermon. and pastoring in senior leadership for 30 years, even though I'm just 51.
Wow.
And started the church 18 years ago. And I heard you earlier asking how is it that we first met. Of course, I remember.
Okay,
it
tell
was
me.
at one of Bishop Jakes' conferences, Pastors and Leadership Conference. And I see this tall woman who has this beautiful smile on her face and seemingly knows everybody that walks up to me. Now, what you're waiting for me to tell you is that you remember me at E. Dewey Smith's conference when loving you is hurting me.
Yes,
So
you remember.
now, did I pass the test?
You passed the test. You did. That's exactly what happened. And I stalked you for about 18 months. I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 months after I saw you at that event. Yes.
You got the deal. You know,
I did.
You closed the deal. So recently, my wife and I, we stepped out of traditional pastoring, and we are no longer leading a church on Sunday mornings after 18 years. And I'm walking to the space of mental wellness and even charting my ups and my downs as I have moved through misdiagnosis, diagnostics, and everything else to be in the space that I'm in now. And I'm having evolves happening quickly. And my whole moniker is I've done surviving, that I'm thriving.
I love it. I still hear echo on your end. So I apologize to everyone who's in the studio audience and for the echo. I think I know. I'm trying to figure out why. I don't have any.
Where's Doc Rock when you need him?
I know, right? I'm literally about to text him, and he's going to fuss. You know, he's going to fuss. He's going to fuss because whatever the answer is, I should already know the answer. Okay, so let me ask him real quick.
I'm trying to look to see if there is. Okay, so how about this, Janice?
Say it again. You're muted. But I do know another way that I could. I know another way that I could fix the echo. I apologize, everyone, for that. Let's go to. All right, testing. Talk, Pastor. Let's see.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can someone in the audience let me know if he still has an echo, and I'll try to listen here.
Yeah, I switched to the continuity microphone on my iPhone.
I know. It was okay. I need to know, Marissa. All right, so let me know if he still has an echo.
Should I keep talking?
Still hear it. I still hear it. Can someone in the audience let me know if he still has an echo, and I'll try to listen here. I know. It was okay. I need to know, Marissa. All right, so let me know if he still has an echo. Talk, Pastor. Still hear it.
Do you want me to try to go back on?
Test. Okay. Talk. She said she thinks it was better. Anybody else can hear? That's so frustrating. I'm so. Can you log out and come back in? Okay. Talk. She said she thinks it was better. Anybody else can hear? That's so frustrating. I'm so. Can you log out and come back in? Why would he have an echo? Where are you? Hold on. All right. Let's see. Let me go to my interview sections. Why would he have an echo? Okay.